Sorry, yo. Oh man, I'm excited. Okay. Um, wow. Ooh. Oh my god. Whoa. This is crazy. Oh. Hmm. Cool. I'm not starting yet, y'all. I know you're like, why is she just playing with filters and just sitting here? I'm not starting yet. I'm waiting for Christine. You can't edit the live, so I figured I might as well tell you what I'm doing. Oh my lord. Okay. I do like this one though. What up? I put a filter on. This is cute, right?
Ooh, I like it. I want a filter too. Let's see. Can I do that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. On yours, it should give you like the like on the side maybe. I don't know if it's showing the same way for you, but it should give you
Okay.
like on the bottom.
Ooh, I have so many options. This is too much.
I know, that's why I
My
picked this one. I
my
was playing with them
ADHD
before you
can't
came.
handle it.
I was playing with it before
Ooh.
you came in. I was like, let me explain what I'm doing.
Imagine just doing the whole live with this in the background.
I mean, we're
Whoa.
looking cute. Why
We are
not?
looking cute.
What up, Locks of Healing?
Yes, what
Um,
up? All right, I think I'm just gonna go with my regular face.
that one's cute though. The one with the background is cute.
What is this? Oh my God. How do I go back? Oh, here we go. Okay, it's all good.
Alrighty. So let me get out of this. Well, there we go. So I was trying to close this filter. There we go. I closed the filter. It's a smiley face. That's what I was trying to figure out. Uh,
Okay.
what's up, y'all? It's Yaya.
And Christine. Sorry, I'm trying to light some Palo Santo.
It's okay. I have mine too. I was like, damn, I haven't done, but I have put stuff on my hands.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I'm yelling at you.
No,
Okay.
no, no, no. I have my headphones and stuff in. You can't really tell because of the filter, but I got my
Okay, I
headphones
do
in.
not have my headphones in, so I'm like yelling at the TV. I mean at the device. Okay, we're with Bruja Society podcast. So whoever's in here, thank y'all for joining.
And if you're watching after, what's up?
Yes.
I'm excited. Just before we start, because we are going to do just a zodiac reading for each sign, starting with, of course, Aries, and then working our way all the way to Pisces. We didn't really decide on how many cards we were going to pull each, but
Yeah.
I figured like one or two, depending on whatever that zodiac needs. Um,
Yeah.
I figured would be the case. But yeah, we're going to look at February because everybody's doing new moon, which is tonight. Great. Let's do it. But let's look a little bit further ahead so you guys know how to manifest tonight. I feel like is the best way to look at it.
I like that for
Yeah?
sure.
Okay,
So,
cool.
super fun fact. Okay, so I've been diving down the astrology rabbit hole, and I read somewhere that Aries is actually the youngest zodiac and Pisces is actually the oldest zodiac.
I read that too. Pisces
Okay.
because like pretty much they're the first with everything and then things just, everyone's separated out
Yeah.
here and there. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be an interesting reading. I'm gonna just say it out loud for both of us, but like muted for just like to do the bubble and whatnot. So give me 1 second.
No, you good. So what she's doing is a prayer to the deity God that's gonna protect us in this reading because we ain't trying to catch no negative vibes, no negative entities. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't no one have time for that, let me tell you. So I'm excited. If y'all don't know, before we start doing this, we got a sale. Got a huge sale going on.
So glad you reminded me. Yes, we
Yes.
have a sale going on. Y'all go check it out on the Bruja Society page on Instagram. Yeah, DM us if you're interested. DM
Yep.
us if you have any questions.
But you gotta be following
You
us.
got to be
That's the
following
only
us.
way. That's
Yep.
the only way. Those prices, because right now, like those are pretty. Like I think that's like really, really like
It's like a followers
affordable.
only kind of thing. Like if you're
Yeah.
following us and you're supporting us, we appreciate you and this is for y'all kind of thing.
Yep. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start shuffling here. We're looking at Aries first for February.
Aries. All right. I'm shuffling too. All right. So we want to know what is Aries going to need to know in February.
I'm gonna look at a split. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to do a split. I'm just going to pull right on.
I'll talk about the split when I do my reading because
Okay.
it's
All
gonna be
right.
interesting.
I two cards fell out. All right. What you got? What you got for Aries?
Okay, so when I was not pulling, doing the splits, right? Just kind of looking to see like the
Mm-hmm.
idea, maybe like whatever they're battling with, whatever it may be. There's a lot of thoughts, a lot of fog, a lot of mental fog happening,
Yeah.
and Queen of Clubs. It was Ten of Spades and Queen of Clubs that came out, and I was like, wait, we're the Queen of Clubs because we let you know like get out of your head,
Yeah.
but whoever it is, like if they're in like a transformation stage from like social to like now they're getting their money right, like I can see that happening just because Aries are like such go-getters and getting their making sure they hustle out, making sure they have that stability. But the two cards that I pulled here are showing 10 of clubs and 6 of clubs, so a lot of social work, not social work but like socializing, networking, working,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of success, a lot of like I'm seeing like separate messages for each Aries group since everyone's
Right.
so different. So like
Right.
Aries, I'm seeing like a lot of business success. I'm seeing some of y'all like starting your spiritual awakening, and I see some of y'all starting to travel, especially since Aries season is in pretty much March and you guys
Yeah.
got like spring break and stuff. But I see everyone kind of like starting their journeys for Aries. Like you guys are gonna if you guys are thinking about side hustles, businesses, trying to like start something where you're just kind of making your own boss moves, that type of deal, but you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, and it's like a learning process. Dive
Yeah.
into it because it could be worth it. It's gonna definitely help bring a lot of progress into your life in February, but something to be conscious of it. there's going to be some moments where you're going to have to speak your truth and your piece to make things flow.
Yep.
But it's all about how you say things, because even though we're no longer like in a Mercury retrograde, you guys can be a little too hard, too like,
Yeah.
so like, just, simmer it back, keep it simple, keep it sweet. What up, Ashley? But that's what I'm seeing here. I see like a lot of things work out for you, for Aries in
Yeah.
February, as long as you guys maintain yourselves and don't get too fired up. That's what I'm seeing.
Nice. Dang, mine is kind of like a little bit more on like the mental and emotional side for Aries people.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm like trying to get my cards so they don't fall off.
It's okay.
So I got 4 of Swords and 8 of Cups, which 8 of Vessels, but whatever, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so my Aries people, I'm feeling like lately there's been, okay, so there's a lot of like old stuff happening that's coming up, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
mental things, a lot of like old wounds, a lot of things that didn't work out in the past. That's like kind of resurfacing, whether it's in your memory or if it's kind of resurfacing again in like your current life. Um, Basically, what these cards are saying is just next month, chill the fuck out. Go inward, focus on yourself, focus on rebalancing yourself, focus on healing yourself one step at a time. We can't heal everything all at once in one
Yep.
weekend, right?
Yep.
So really like sit with yourself and figure out what are like the top the top 3 things that you absolutely want to realign with yourself, and
Hey.
focus on those things, and then leave the rest until it's time to pick those things up. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
just time to like hang out and just realign yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not realigning yourself, and if you're kind of just going with emotions with no self-care and no mental health work, then you're not going
Yep.
to be able to get any of these blessings coming your way that Yaya just talked about.
It's true. But yours really lines up with what I was seeing with the Ten of Spades, as
That
far
makes
as like
sense.
being really in their head. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
want this, you want what Yaya's talking about, but you got
Mm-hmm.
to do what Christine's doing too.
Yeah,
Because if you're not sitting with it, you're not going to get as far as you want to.
exactly. And the Eight of Vessels is also kind of, it tells me like, there's this Japanese story. I'm probably gonna fuck it up. I'm sorry, y'all. But like say there's like a cracked bowl and they fix it with gold. So you
Ooh,
see
yep.
like the golden slivers in the cracks. It's kind of like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
you may feel like you're broken, but there's like beauty in whatever it is that you've got going on. You just gotta kind of like sit with yourself. I know that's easier said than done because when things
Yep.
suck, like they suck. And
Mm-hmm.
hearing like everything happens for a reason is like bullshit, because not everything happens for a reason. Sometimes stuff
Things
just
just happen.
right. But
Yeah.
yeah, so Aries people, just go inward, make that time to slow down.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You guys are on go, and y'all at
yes.
100. Y'all gonna come back to 20 miles per hour because you're in a school zone. Like,
Yeah.
let's slow down. Um, but that's pretty, like, I feel
Yeah.
that's pretty spot on for Aries for sure. Yeah. Y'all going too fast. Y'all getting
Yeah.
too much.
Just dropped a card.
You getting lost in the sauce of your mind, the fog in your minds,
Mm-hmm.
and you're kind of just running in circles. And that's that spiritual awakening part, because everyone is gonna start to do that level up. No matter who you are, if you're seasoned in
Yeah.
spirituality or you're new, whatever it is, everyone's like renewal for the, spring
Yeah.
equinox is gonna happen.
Yep.
Yay, cool. So next we have Taurus.
Taurus people.
That's me.
We about to call Yaya out.
Oh man, don't
We're about to
worry.
call
Spirits
herself
already
out.
called my ass out yesterday. All right.
Yeah,
Taurus people.
I'm shuffling. What do Taurus people need to know?
Not
Ashley
even
says
looking at
that's me. I
myself.
remember. I remember Ashley was a Taurus. Taurus people are my favorite kind of people.
Not
You
because I'm
never
a
know what you're
Taurus,
gonna
though.
get.
That's true. You should have seen the text that I texted Christine this morning. Like, these bitches trying to copy us. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, yeah. Good
I know,
morning.
I'm like, now, simmer down. Like, no, fuck those bitches. I'm like, I got you.
It's cool.
Okay,
No drama, no hate.
it's
Oh
all
my
good.
gosh. Okay.
Uh,
Oh shit, she saw something good. Mine, mine looks pretty
LOL.
good. Mine is pretty
LOL.
accurate.
What'd you get? You go first.
All right, so I just looked at the splits real quick. Let's just split. I didn't pull cards, but in February, because two is all about either balance or conflict, whatever it is, and we're
Yeah.
very like either it's this or this, just very similar to Aries people, of course. But for
Yeah.
Taurus, either you're not saying enough or you're trying to control too much and do too much. What up, Cindy? So Taurus, if you're trying to control too much, y'all better chill out. Just say what you gotta say, surrender and trust the process because
Yep.
it's gonna be a learning process for sure. I'm with y'all in that as a Taurus, y'all. Starting my new job, being so good at my previous job, this is gonna be a change for me too, where I'm gonna be very like nervous, especially since like money's gonna be different, paychecks are gonna be changed. You know, like for me personally, that relates. But um I definitely see a lot of growth, things that you're learning, things that are going to ignite change and progress to help us reach where we want to go. So the two cards that I ended up pulling here are Eight of Clubs in my left and Joker in reverse
Nice.
on my right, which is pretty accurate because without throwing all my tea out there, um, everything's gonna work out. Like whatever is in the back of your head with stress, like, oh my gosh, like how I just said, there's gonna be a gap in my pay because I'm transitioning jobs. Like even
Yeah.
though I know I'm gonna start from going from weekly to biweekly, that's gonna be a change. Like
Yeah.
that's a whole thing too. But with this, it's gonna work out. Like don't stress. As long as you managing your time, money, and energy, you're gonna be good. Now that is gonna bring a lot of success and that is going to lead into these new beginnings. Now, for my new beginning, it was very unexpected. I'm not going
Yeah.
to lie. So this really fits me. If you are also entering a new beginning as a Taurus for next month, just make sure you ground yourself in knowing what those next steps look like for you in February. Like, okay, now you have this new beginning starting. What's next? It's how I'm seeing that.
Yeah. Dang, I got the emotional mental side of it. I think that's where I come in. I think that's just where I naturally lay. Okay, so,
Mm-hmm.
all right. So I got the Temperance card and what is this, a Proclaimer. So these two cards. So like I was saying, chill the fuck out with the Temperance card. um, So in February, y'all are going to be setting an example, my Taurus people. Y'all are going to be the ones that are going to be the example for how people want to be, or how people, or yeah, like how they want to be and how they don't want to be. So make sure you're
Mm-hmm.
setting a good example.
Yeah. Yep.
But also stay true to yourself. Staying true to yourself. You know, the Temperance card is about, oh my God, sorry. I just heard my dog trying to like push the door.
It's scary.
Oh, nosy ass. Um, the Temperance card, it's air and water up in here. So you got your mind and you got your emotions all kind of all over the place. So with that being said, when you're high on emotions, um, like ground yourself as best as you can, and it's better to like have a conversation and a sit down discussion than like being petty or like having an argument. Like just say it. What's up, Jackie? Yeah.
I was
So
gonna say I didn't want to interrupt. So I was like,
oh no, you're good. So yeah, my Taurus people, just like y'all are gonna be feeling emotional next month.
yo, but
There's
that's
gonna be
accurate as
things,
fuck.
there's gonna be stuff testing y'all. I mean, I hate to say testing and lessons, but there's gonna be things just happening and you're just gonna be feeling those emotions,
It's the
whether
new beginnings. If we
absolutely.
don't know what's gonna happen, we're gonna
Exactly.
be like on edge, like
You naturally just want to
naturally.
like buck people, like, yo, what?
Mm-hmm. Cause like, yeah, what up,
You
Jackie?
can't
Yes,
be bucking
hi.
people, y'all
I know
Taurus people.
you really can't because you know what? As much as as if you were awake at 3 a.m. between 3 a.m. and 8 a.m. this morning, you see Yaya, all the Bruja Society stories talking mad truth. But that's like my old me, and I can't do that, so I deleted it. So if you didn't see
Yeah.
it, sorry.
Yeah, so really find tools that are going to help you to be grounded and that way like stop and think
Mm-hmm.
before you say something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, don't be petty. That's not going to get you
Don't.
anywhere. It's just going to keep
Don't.
you in circles, and it's just going to build up that resentment or whatever feelings of stress or whatever you've got going on.
It's not
Um,
worth it. Trust
yeah,
me.
for sure. And so with the Proclaimer card, so like I said, y'all are going to be an example for people. People are going to be looking at y'all, and they like something about y'all, or there's something that y'all do. They're just kind of like, whatever. We don't care
I
about
get
that.
both all the
Yeah,
time.
we don't care about that. But also, it would help to be grounding if, okay, so I'm feeling like there's going to be like a mentor or like an energy that you want to embody next month. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's so cool. Like, I want to be calm like her, or like, I want to make money like her, or like whatever type of inspiration you've got. I feel like that would be the thing to keep y'all grounded.
Yeah, find an anchor point
Yeah,
in a
an anchor.
positive light, not
Yeah,
like in a resentment, like why do they have that? Why can't I have
right.
that? Like it's
It's
not worth
like,
it, yeah.
it's going to be a muse, and this muse and
Mm-hmm.
this inspiration is going to be what's keeping y'all grounded. So,
Yeah,
so
I
yeah,
feel
my
that.
Taurus people, y'all can't
But
be
when it's done,
stressing.
when February is when February is done, y'all gonna learn a lot. Like it's gonna like when you reflect with it, you're gonna be like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
that's why I couldn't do it like that because X, Y, and Z. Because like as my coworker told me, because some petty people think that I was gonna be stuck. She said, and I quote, because it was the best thing I've heard, God will make you a table in front of your enemies. And
Mhm.
like that, I already knew that was my slide. So keep that in mind. If that's the part that grounds you, that things are still gonna work out, just know that they are. Like just chill, or you
Yeah.
want to speak up, hold on and wait for your turn to
Yep.
speak. Don't just chime in because you want to throw 2 cents in
Yep.
because it's not worth it.
Exactly. So yeah. Dang.
Bye, Taurus. All right. So next we have Gemini.
Geminis. Geminis.
These are going pretty quick. I thought these
Geminis
were
are
going to take way longer, honestly, because usually when I do zodiac readings, I'm like halfway dead by this point, but we're here. So, Gemini, what's going on with you in February next month? So, use this information to manifest, set up your intentions for the new moon today and tomorrow, so that way you guys can, you know how to be successful. Manifest that grounding, manifest that balance, all of it. All right.
yep. Only you got the power to make choices in your life.
Oh my gosh, there's so much energy for Gemini.
Yeah, Gemini is mine's pretty straightforward, but it's like a big thing.
Yeah, mine kept flipping out. It showed a Queen of Hearts and Jack of Diamonds. It kept flipping out, and I was like, okay. But split real quick. There's gonna be some really good divine feminine energy happening, and maybe some new opportunities coming for Gemini.
Mhm.
Definitely seeing like the more that they work on their grounding and like balancing, especially in Aquarius season,
Yeah.
because air to air. This is your time to like figure it out now before next month comes. But you guys are like naturally in your heads.
Yeah.
I know y'all Geminis really well. Y'all better quit it.
Yeah.
Because it's really easy to believe whatever's back here because it's so familiar or you're so used to hearing it. But I'm definitely seeing, wow, this is like a really good lineup. Definitely lean into your village, the people who love, protect, guide, support you, the people who are
Yep.
there for you, because they're going to make sure that those little, like, whatever these weeds are, will not stay. They're going to correct
Yeah.
it. Like, if you're like, I can't do this and I can't do that, I'm not going to get. Stop
Yeah.
and breathe, please. Because this right here, your people got you. If you stay in your head and you don't say nothing, you're going to stay in your head. You're going to basically self-sabotage yourself. So this here with the three of diamonds that I'm seeing, time, money, and energy works all the same way in the earth plane, since diamonds are very physical. So spend time with your loved ones, show appreciation, give that gratitude. If it's
Yep.
presence is your love language or just spending quality time, whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you, that's going to help. It's like, okay, the vision that I have is like they pour into your cup and now you pour into theirs. And then you guys go back and
Yep.
forth, right? So then I'm seeing that like the anxieties are going to start to like, I was going to do this, but they're going to start to get further and further away because you're
Mhm.
pouring more and more into what does feed you. And so with the three of diamonds, I'm seeing like a lot of cause and effects. Like after February, you're going to see like, oh, okay, this is
Mm,
what was supposed to happen. Cool. Like that's what I'm feeling with Gemini. Like you guys don't need a lot because you guys are already communicators. So I
yeah.
know we don't have to go diving too hard, but get out of your head. No more of this for
Yeah.
February.
Nice. So I got the Star and the Fool. Got the Star and the Fool. So my Gemini people, in February, you just gotta let shit happen. Like
Yeah.
whatever's coming towards you, just roll with it because there's no way of having a control for everything. I'm feeling like whatever is gonna happen next month it's meant for you to experience it. So that way you kind of have that experience, you have that wisdom, you have that knowledge of how to handle it next time it comes around, and the next time it comes around, and so on. And this is also room for improvement. So if a situation comes up that's came up in the past and it didn't work out so much in the past, so you're just kind of like, oh shit, like here we are again. Use the tools and the wisdom that you have now in the current moment to readjust whatever's going on right now and
Hmm.
learn from that and then take it and run with it. So my Gemini people, whether it's good or bad to you, whatever is going on, it's just
They
kind
get
of
both sides,
you
Christine. They
gotta
have both sides. They have light and
exactly,
dark.
yeah. So there's gonna be some of y'all that are gonna have so much inspiration. Y'all are gonna be just manifesting things, and you're ready. Like let's do this shit. And then there's gonna be other
Yes.
people who are just filled with blessings, and like all this stuff is coming their way, but they're like, hold on, wait, like I'm not ready. And then you get pushed off the edge, and then you gotta still deal with it anyway. So it's
Yep.
gonna be like that. So whether you're ready or not, things are gonna be happening, and you kind of just have to like roll with it and figure it out.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. How straightforward for Gemini. Like
yeah,
like
yep.
Taurus needed the little extra. Gemini was like straight cut. Like
Oh
there it
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
When does Taurus not need the little extra, right? Next we have our favorite, Cancers.
Cancers. Oh man.
Okay, let's see.
I got too many cancers in my life.
Same. I
Y'all
grew
are the
up with two
crybabies.
Cancers. Dad, brother Cancers, and mama Gemini. Only
Yeah.
Taurus in the house. Cancers, y'all are.
My dude's a cancer, and then like all of my other best friends are cancers. And so it's like,
There's a lot of emotions with Cancers. Let me tell
yes. And
y'all,
like
y'all.
yeah. So what do cancers need to know in February?
Ooh, this one popped out. I'll talk about that one. That's good.
Of course this one card came out. Of course it did. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a call out.
Oh, I think you have to call out this time because I got a good card that popped out.
Really?
Yeah, I'm having good cards pop
I think
out.
it's just the way that spirit wants us. Cause yeah.
They're like, you
Yeah.
know what? Y'all could take turns. This last time Yaya did the hard truths. It's your turn, Christine. Here you go.
So I got the Hanged Man and the Keeper of
Oh,
Swords.
okay.
So the Hangman is upright. So
Go
Cancer
ahead.
people.
Go ahead. I'll save mine for what you're.
In February, stop victimizing yourself.
Y'all better not.
Stop self-sabotaging yourself. You know what you got to work on. You know the things that you got to do. You know you got to hold yourself accountable for certain things. And so, no.
This is
Like,
not the first time they've heard that, Christine. Let's be real
oh,
though. Like, let's be real. This is like the 100th time someone else has told them the same
this has
exact thing.
been the message for cancers since 2020. Like,
Yeah.
um, yeah, no. Yeah, just don't be self-sabotaging yourself.
Mm-mm. Don't.
Our minds are a lot more complicated than they need to be right now, cancer people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like things that are so simple. I mean, naturally, as humans, we make them complicated, but they don't have to be that complicated. However, the reason that you are also making them complicated is also like a self-defense mechanism
Mm-hmm.
within self-sabotaging.
You know
It's
what that makes me think of? It makes me think of like when the crabs make those little sandballs with their You
Oh
know, when
yeah.
they're like doing that right and they just keep doing it, but there's like other stuff trying to attack them. They're like, I'm trying to make my pause, and they're like doing it, but they don't want to do anything else, so they're just stuck in the cycle. Is what
Yes.
vision comes in through.
So, Cancer people also, you don't have to do things that you don't want to do. You don't have to
Yep.
do things that you feel like you should be doing. Like next month in February, you ought to be thinking about the things that you want to do. Like, what do you want to do? What makes you feel good? What do you need to prioritize? You got to put yourself first and then put everybody else second. So, Cancer people, coming from me, focus on yourself. It's kind of like the Aries message.
But I'm
Kind
not
of like,
surprised though. I'm not
yeah,
surprised Aries and Cancers have similar messages because
yeah,
they're like in each element that there is, there's always going to be one that's really similar to the other for sure.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
And
gosh.
just, yeah, go. It's not really saying go inward. It's just saying just stop self-sabotaging yourself. Like,
Y'all too inward. Come out.
you know what comes into my head real quick? It's like you're in a cage, but the cage isn't locked, but the
Oh
door is
no.
locked. And so you can easily push that door open and like come out of the cage, but they're like, no, like I'm stuck.
You remember
I
that
cannot.
that video I posted on our story? Is the kid screaming that he's
Yes.
drowning, and they're like, "Put your
Just
teeth
stand
down."
up. Yeah, yeah, that's how it is for the Cancer people. So, and I say this with so much passion because the majority of my people are Cancers, and I've been telling them this. So,
Y'all better listen.
so yeah, what do you have to say for the Cancers?
Well, first off, hi Heidi and hello Jesse. Hello, hello.
Hello, new
Just
people.
yes. So my split that I got because just to keep up with the pattern.
Yeah.
Here we have the Ace of Diamonds, but it's in reverse. But you're gonna laugh at the at the word that it's supposed to say. It says integrity. So, but it is in reverse here. So there may not be too much integrity going on right now. Maybe you need to have more self-integrity for yourself
Mm-hmm.
to see what is going to help you come out of your self-sabotaging cycles and
Mm-hmm.
stuckness because there's a new thing happening, whether it's like a new job or like a new house, a new like there's going to be some type of physical movement, which is great because we're
Yeah.
out of Mercury retrograde by February. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever new thing it is, it's going to be something that's like long term, that's meant to be, right?
Yeah.
So with that new thing that's happening, the physical, that's also going to ignite some new passions, new things that fill up your cup. I don't
Yeah.
want to say pregnancy, but someone gonna get pregnant next month.
Yeah.
That's the cancers in there. So that if you trying, I hope it's you. If you're not trying, I hope it's not you. But here, this Two of Hearts also tells me that whatever this new beginning is, I'm really feeling home, like home, marriage, different life events that are going to really elevate and get you to start looking at your emotional stability now that the
Yeah.
physical stability is set. This is how I'm feeling
Yep.
with it. So
Mm-hmm.
it looks like I got the good news. Well,
Both messages go hand in hand, though. You
they
know,
definitely do.
if you're making things complicated in your mind, you don't have time or space to think about the other things, the blessings coming your way, or like the other things that are going to elevate you. So,
It's true. And then I pulled these two cards. Sorry, my mask. What up, Natalie? So, here with the Eight of Spades, the part where you're really inward,
mm-hmm.
okay? Let's look at that for a second because you're really inward. So when you're really inward, you guys are very sensitive to energy, being
Mm,
especially a water sign. So you guys are easily manipulated when you're too in because you instantly empathize
yeah.
with and sympathize with everyone else. So if it's really easy to make you feel guilty, it's really easy to like lump bomb you. It's really easy to kind of sway you and
Mm,
influence you. But something to keep in mind here for next month, y'all, is to kind of like take a step back and see who's giving back to you because
yes.
you shouldn't just be you giving all day every day because that's how imbalance happens and that's
Mm-hmm.
how you create a lot of like extra bullshit in the back of your head.
Yep.
So with that, what I recommend to do, because when I say integrity, okay, correct me if I'm wrong because you know my dyslexic ass always gets shit wrong. So to be the opposite of integrity means like basically like you're just giving all the time. Like you're just
Yep.
there's no boundaries, right?
Yeah.
So the minute you put some boundaries, what I'm seeing with this here is the minute you put, hey, you got me, I got you last week. You didn't get me this week.
Yeah.
Hey, I gave you this ride. I don't have any gas. Can you get me this week?
Yeah.
Like simple, really simple
Yeah.
request that should not be difficult,
Yeah.
especially if it's within their ability, cancers, because y'all are so easy to just like give the benefit of the doubt. Like, no, y'all better quit that shit. I say that shit to my family too. Y'all better quit that shit. Anyone who's doing that shit, y'all. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, for real. Like y'all give too much, but it's time for like people to give to you too, because there needs to be an even exchange.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna see the cause and effect between next month, even now. I'm sure you're gonna feel it now into next month, but after February's over and we go into March, you're gonna see that you probably don't have as much energy, money, or time to do
Mhm.
anything because you overcommit, overgave, or overcompensated, whatever
Yeah.
that case may be. So speak your truth. It's okay
Yep.
to say no. No response is a response. Remember that. You can cut off people. Not that they deserve it to be that way.
Yeah.
But if you feel that in the context that's that needs to happen, again, do it. Do whatever you got to do. But the card that I want to talk about, maybe this is an encouraging thought. Hopefully it is. But there's a lot of good things coming y'all's way. A lot. A lot of improvement, a lot of really good things. But it's like you guys get something and you just want to include everybody. You just want to bring everybody in and
Yeah.
share. No, none of that. No, please. Because
Yeah.
you guys are gonna ruin that new beginning. What is supposed to be refilling for you, recharging, elevating, it's gonna feel like a drag because there's going to be too much access to your energy, space, and money. Like
Mhm.
whatever it is, like people are going to be trying to crash over at your new spot. People are going to be trying to get the hookup at your job. People are going to try and get the hookup at your school, your work, whatever the hell
Yeah.
it is. Y'all better start saying no. That's my
Yep.
best thing. Y'all better start saying no, because if y'all
Yeah.
don't, y'all gonna regret it. And you can come back to this video and comment and let us know that we're right and that you should have listened to us, because I know y'all are not gonna listen, but this time y'all better listen, because that's me. That's my Taurus coming out. Because
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that. I know that was good.
but more money's coming your way. If that's the biggest concern about people paying you money, it's coming. But you need to start putting boundaries if
Yeah.
you want your money to come.
You got to
Because how
speak
is
your truth.
money right? Like, how is money supposed to stay if you're not even keeping money yourself?
Mm-hmm.
There's a hole in your wallet and it's falling out. That's the best way to put it. Oh man,
Yeah.
let me not get heated with these cancers, y'all.
Girl.
Because they really be like that.
No, for real. All
Oh,
right.
it's your turn, Christine.
I know. It's Leos. I'm excited.
Leos. I don't have, like, obviously my hair's not down, but
Neither is mine, but yeah. Okay,
it,
so
okay.
Leo people. That's me. Leos, and of course the dog came in.
He's probably a Leo. Rocco?
No, it's Lola. She's a Capricorn. Like, what are you doing here?
Eric is a Leo. Oh,
Eric is a
Eric's gonna
Leo.
love that.
Okay.
Girl. I'm a Leo.
Jesse.
Jesse. Oh,
Jesse
look
is
at
a
the
Leo.
Leos.
Okay.
Okay.
So weird. Okay. Leos, what do we need to know in February? He's here listening. LOL, yes. Good.
What up,
Good.
Eric?
Okay, so
You summoned.
did you pull, I know, did you pull your cards?
I did, but I was like, wait, did I just get the same thing for y'all that I did with Cancer? So I was like, let me just reset real quick.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready. You can go first.
Okay. I didn't want
February.
to look at you. There we go.
No,
I
you're
have.
good. You're good. Don't pull my energy.
Yeah. That's why I
Don't
had to
pick up
just
on me.
look away completely. So
Yeah.
in general, Leos, no one specific here. just to
Just in general.
just in general, the collective of Leos that's in our collective here. Four of Diamonds and Seven of Spades are my split here. So I just want to talk about those before I pull my cards. So money's going to be very financially stable for you guys next month. Whether you've been working towards making it become stable or you're just kind of waiting for it to become stable, it's going to become stable. However,
Good. Uh-oh.
of course we always know there's a however in this, right?
Yeah.
So money's good, but the minute you try to do too much, you're going to stop yourself, because you're going to want to control it the minute it comes in because, oh, I need to get X, Y, and Z, or I need to pay this,
Mm-hmm.
this, and that, or da 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 da. But you guys need to just put it away, do whatever you got to do, pay your bills, let it sit there for a second. Don't get it too excited just to like dish it out because I do see that there may be like stagnicity that can happen,
Yeah.
especially if you get really into your head. Like you get comfortable. There we go. So that's the phrase I'm trying to bring together. Like you guys get really comfortable in your financial stability, and then you just kind of like, right? It's kind of throwing bills out, and you're like, what happened? But you guys are
Yeah.
spending it on too much stagnicity things. Like people, if you guys got like boo things and you're treating them, habits, like say you buy a bunch of weed or you like to drink a lot or go out or you like to go shopping, um, whatever it is, this is going to be the block that it is. It needs to cut it. So whatever you give your money to that isn't positively improving your life as far as like, oh my gosh, girl, I'm going to Vegas. Am I going to win the jackpot? I mean, you
Girl, I
can.
hope so.
I hope you do. Hey, I mean, I hope you do, but don't give in to all the stuff that like
Yeah.
you normally give into. Kind of restrain and pull back. Like if you're used to going out every weekend, take a break.
Yeah.
Just take a break next month. Just it's gonna be worth it, and it's gonna be in your best regard to take that break because you're not gonna mess up your financial stability. So what I'm seeing with the pool cards here, to break whatever connection, cord, whatever it is, habits. If you have a habit, you're like, I'm going to eat ice cream at midnight. Like, you're going to get cavities and you're probably not going to be able to sleep and you're going to mess up your sleep schedule. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen, right? When you think about them that way. So, in that sense, the Two of Clubs and the Queen of Clubs here are telling me that you need to take some time to just kind of sit with yourself, see what it is that is feeding you positively when you spend your time, money, or energy towards it, and see what isn't giving back to you when you spend your time, money, or energy. So, like, stress, I need a cigarette. You know, like that you don't need a cigarette. You need to find a different way to channel that stress, right? So just kind of see what you need because that's going to build your grounding for you to continue to have that financial stability become abundant because you don't want to just be stable. You want to be wealthy. Like you want to be abundantly comfortable, you know, like if that's the case. If you want to be comfortable, be abundantly comfortable. So in that sense, I do see you lean into the people that you trust, whether it's a very feminine man who's very dependable, reliable, and trustworthy, or if it's a female like us,
Hmm.
who's dependable, trustworthy, and reliable, they're gonna like you take your time to sit with your thoughts and everything, see what it is that you need, and then talking with somebody and getting their perspective and seeing like, okay, does this sound like a good plan or does this sound like it's feeding me correctly? Like just having that
Yeah.
extra set of trusted advice, ears, eyes, all that stuff is going to help bring a lot of progress and help things work out. Because what I'm seeing here, since it's the same suit,
Mm-hmm.
four clubs on this, four clubs on this, that's eight. That's always telling me that things are going to work out. So this is going to be a month where you really work through those things that are keeping you stagnant, so you guys can just go when it's your time, especially in March, because when Aries season comes around, that's also another time for y'all to um, flourish. So you want to be prepared and getting ready for that renewal. So this is a good month to look at everything like that.
Nice. It's a lot
Ooh,
of info, a lot of good
it,
info.
I off of just those few cards, yo, like that was loud.
Dang. So I got Crown of Wands and what is this? Champion of Coins. So basically, my Leo people and myself, I guess, for February, it's time that we start just being our authentic selves. Like truly authentic, like stop wearing the mask and the way we should be acting around other people and like just be yourself because you know you're a good person. You know, it's time to lean into our authentic selves with whoever. And it can be kind of cringy and it can be kind of uncomfortable. Now, I'm not saying you have to be completely authentically yourself around your coworkers. You know, your spouse is going to know your complete authentic self, but not your coworkers. You know, it's not going to happen right away, but dip your toes into it and see how it feels and start learning to just be your authentic self. Um, and with that being said, we also have to get a routine going down. Like
That's
the
definitely
champion,
gonna help this. That's definitely gonna help
yeah,
this part.
yeah. So just start being your authentic self and just start living your life, you know?
Can you, just for people who may not know what that truly means, would that mean for you, like, well, in what ways for Leos? Because Leos, obviously, your authentic self is very different from a Taurus. So, how would you describe being your most authentic self as a Leo?
As a Leo, I mean like be who you are at your core. Like the
Like,
like the
like,
person that you are when you're by yourself.
oh, okay.
The person that you are by yourself, the person that you are with your partner, like that is your authentic self. Unless you're
Mhm.
being fake with your partner, which
I
no.
hope not. No.
Yeah. But like
I say like if you don't like somebody, don't pretend to be nice. You could be
right.
like you could be polite, but don't pretend to be nice. Don't be petty. Don't be
Yeah.
like that. What up, kittens? So yeah,
Yeah.
no, I definitely could see that, especially for Leos. Like you guys have such a standout personality and such a standout energy that when you try to like cover it or like change it or just try to like I don't want to look at no one, I just want to
Yeah.
be in my world, like that's really easy, but that's not like what Leos are. Like Leos, like everyone peeping y'all, like everyone
Yeah.
knows a Leo,
Whether we like the attention or not, there's just something about us energetically that people enjoy. I don't know. But yeah. And like it's okay to be in the spotlight. Like I don't like to be in the spotlight. I don't like to be in the center of attention. Like I'm in the background, chilling in the corner. But next month, it's time to like start dipping our toes into like being our authentic self, right? Who we are when we're by ourselves, but also like being okay with like being noticed and like just do you, just like live your life.
can I
Um,
say that's like definitely for you.
I know, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to get out of my corner. But the champion of coins is also telling me that, like, with that being said, we have to start getting into a routine of things. And, like what Yaya said about like the financial abundance and like all of these really awesome things happening, just like what we said with Cancer and Aries. I don't think we said it for Taurus, but if we
Mm-mm.
don't get our minds right, the rest isn't going to work out.
Yep.
So much like a routine, like when it comes to manifestation, I'm not talking like wish for the things that you want and speak them into existence. I'm talking
Mhm.
like if you want to get better sleep so you can function better, make sure that you go to sleep at a certain time so you can get your 8, 9, 10 hours of sleep.
Or 12 because y'all
Or
lions and y'all sleep all day.
girl, I love my naps.
Me too.
So it's little things like that, like having a plan, Leos. We need to have a plan. Like I'm feeling like there's a bunch of things that we want to do, right? New year, new me. But like we need to have a plan. Write it all down. What are you gonna need in order for this to happen? And then make it happen. And be sure to stick with it, because that's my thing too. I've been getting it
Mhm.
super loud that I need a routine. So Jesse says do laundry every week, not when it piles up. Yes, girl.
Girl, don't call
Yes,
me out like that.
I'm right there too. I have a clean pile of laundry that I haven't folded, and then I got
Me
my dirty pile
too.
of laundry. I'm using up all the laundry baskets.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, me too. Hiding.
so we need to
I'm a Leo
go and
rising,
fold
if you
that
can't
clothes.
tell. I fit this shit.
Girl, yeah, so more routine, more planning, and more like being okay with just being ourselves, because with that, like we feel a little bit more grounded and not so much of a people pleaser. I feel like Leos, like we like to put on a good show, and sometimes we
Yep.
get carried away with it. Sometimes we get carried away with the facade of like, oh, I'm such a good coworker. Like I'll do anything for you, or
Like
like,
everyone just pouring into your cup at the same time, like a King's Cup moment. And you're like, yes, this is great. And then you're like, oh.
yeah. And then you come home and you're fucking drained, and you're like,
Yep.
dude, that was horrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, just an emphasis on the routine, especially like get the
Yeah.
routines down, be consistent. It doesn't have to be a billion things all at once, but
Stability.
yeah,
Stability has routines. That
night.
definitely lines up.
Yeah, and so 28 days to build a habit, 90 days to make it a lifestyle. So we need to get our shit together.
You get the whole month next month because I think next month's 28 days. So you get the whole month. Y'all better do that
Yeah.
shit up.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, that would be fun though. Like a
Yeah?
challenge, like a new habit kind of
Ooh.
challenge.
I'm down to try it. I
Okay.
mean, my Leo rising ready to go with it, so let's do it.
Man, because discipline, Jesse says discipline. Yes.
Discipline for real.
'Cause we,
Yep.
I just like to chill.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a vibe, you know? To be able to chill is a vibe for real. So
Yes.
we have Virgos
Virgos.
next. All
Virgos
right.
are interesting.
My
Interesting.
Earth sisters.
Y'all are weird, man. Y'all Virgo. They're like Leos, but not. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
weird.
It's like a mix of like Earth,
Yeah.
Leo. Like you're like a fire but underground. And like Leos are like the fire above ground.
Yeah. And Virgos just like to add to the fire. I don't know.
Oh, that's for real
Did
though.
you ladies do Gemini yet? We
We
did.
did.
Did you Gemini? Um, sorry.
We'll have
But
it posted on the
yeah,
YouTube. We'll post it on here too, so you can go back into the
you can go back and
beginning
check it.
or, you know, a little further back. I didn't take the timestamps or anything like that, but
Maybe we could
we'll
after
have
we,
to go back.
yeah.
Yeah. Right now we're at 15 minutes somehow. I didn't even think we were at 15 minutes, but okay, cool.
Dang.
All right.
What are we,
So,
Virgo? Okay.
Virgo, what are we supposed to know for Virgo next month?
Dang.
Okay. Oh, all right.
What'd you get?
Um, well, there's a block happening and a lot of not things not happening right now
Yeah, same
at that.
here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Virgo, I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all need to stop. Whatever, because like this energy is not good energy for what I feel. Like, I mean, it's not super positive, it's not super negative. It's just like you can't complain that nothing's moving when you're not.
You know
Like,
what's funny? I
hmm.
got an Ace of Coins upside down and a Judgment card. So that's funny. That's you. Yeah.
I haven't pulled just yet, but I just see a lot of sagnicity, a lot of habits that you guys are leaning into that are not serving you even more. Like you guys are more stressed, maybe are possibly more stressed next month, that you guys are like, I need this and I need that, like
Yeah.
just like impulse, we're like buying and whatnot. But I'm seeing like you guys are trying to kind of elevate. You're trying to either elevate your mental, like entering the spiritual awakening. But what I see with this upside down Ace of Clubs is that you're going to be forced into a spiritual awakening. Like it's going to be kind of a
Hmm.
huge wake up call, because if you're stuck right here and you've been stuck, and I feel like Virgos have been kind of in this for a minute, because this energy doesn't feel new. It feels kind of like it's been here
Yeah.
for a minute. So yeah, like you guys are gonna, this says forever on the bottom of this thing, but just get grounded. That's the best thing I can say. It's not a ego death or anything like that, but I definitely see if you're trying to make something happen, you definitely need some more thought into it, and you need to do your research, because what I'm seeing right now, like it's oil and water. It's just not going to mix.
Yeah.
It's just not the time from what I'm seeing. And when I pull these cards, I can't make this up. But this is the last. Y'all had this card on the bottom of the deck for Leo. This is what I pulled.
Nice.
I just had this for Leo. So, or Leo? Yeah, Leo. I just had
What's it?
y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it was
yeah. But
Leo. Yeah.
it was like this. So here, whoever it is in Virgo, whoever for Virgo you're really connected with, who are your people, whether it's us, you got your people, your best friends, your coworkers, whatever that is, they see, that's why I said it could be us, but they see your sagnicity and they've been trying to help you. And this is kind of like a disrespect to them. I'm not saying to us, but just in general to them,
That's so crazy.
because you guys are asking like, help me, help me, help me, what do I do, what do I do? And like you're being given solutions, but the solutions that you're being provided are not the things that you want to do, because they're not easily done.
Yeah.
Everything's going to require work. It's going to require you not being able to be able to indulge anymore and all of that fun stuff. So with this, because before with Leos it was like take time for yourself, see what you need, all that stuff. Here I see you kind of like no one knows how else to help you anymore, and you're gonna have to help yourself at this point. Like you need to sit and see what it is and what it is that you want to do, and having that wake up, that tough talk, that real talk with yourself, because at this point, I see it working out, but only if you wanted to. Like, it's only going to work out if you actually put the effort. And that's
Yeah.
what I'm getting for Virgo next month.
Dang. Yeah. So what I got was more, okay, so I got the Ace of Coins and I got the Judgment card, and they're both reversed. So it's kind of like a call out.
Yeah.
I'm feeling
Sorry,
like
Virgo.
I'm I'm feeling like redemption vibes. Like next month, hang on, I just dropped my card. Okay. Next month it's gonna be, I'm feeling redemption. Like y'all are just gonna have to redeem yourselves from something. I'm feeling like there were some people that um try to make opportunities and things happen, but everything was just kind of like not working out in their favor. And for that reason, they were kind of just like projecting out onto everybody. And it kind of just like left a bad taste on people's mouths, or kind of just like put things in people's heads, or like it like affected like how people see them. And so I'm feeling like those people are y'all are gonna have to redeem yourselves next month. Um, yeah.
I
And
agree. I feel that.
on the other hand, I'm also feeling like there were people who weren't getting supported on something. They were trying to make things happen, Virgo people, and like nothing was working out for you, but also you weren't getting support. You were
That
kind of
too.
just like doing it. And so on that side, I'm feeling like y'all are also going to experience like a redemption. Like the people who are supposed to help you out and the people who are supposed to be your people are going to redeem themselves. So
Yes. I see that here too.
yeah,
I see, like, I'm trying to help you, and I see I'm coming to help you. I
right.
definitely agree on that.
Right. And so with that being said, just be grounded. Despite all of the shit that didn't work out, you have to like accept the truth of the reality that it didn't work out. It wasn't how you planned. It is what it is, and like really accept that. And I think that will help you to stay anchored to how you react to other people, whether they're coming to help you now or whether you're going to go help them, kind of thing.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's going to be like a big redemption situation.
Can I just say I peeked right underneath the card. If you guys, before I show this card, if you guys actually make an effort to redeem yourselves, like, okay, you know what? They called my ass out. They're right. 100%. I need to stop with my bullshit. If you can stop your bullshit, things work out. This was upside down when I looked at it in the splits. Things are going to work out. Things are meant to work out. But
Yeah.
they're only going to work out if you make those choices
Yeah, this is
to.
more of like a, I hate to say lesson, but this is more of like a thing that's happening to kind of like show you how to learn how to respond to situations humbly like this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are gonna
Yeah,
be
Virgos are
humbled.
pretty harsh. Like, they could
Yeah.
be.
Y'all are gonna be humbled next month. Yep.
Just be prepared.
Yeah.
But don't take it as an attack. The minute you feel like it's an
Right.
attack is when you should pause, because
Yep.
it's not an attack. You're just really inwards in trying to fill up voids and stuff, and you're in your own hole that it feels
Yeah.
like someone's like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
like you're stuck down there. And you're like, well, help me. You're like, well, I'm trying to. You're like getting mad at them for trying to help you, but they're trying to help you. You know, like
Yeah.
it just seems kind of a cycle. But hopefully, and I'm sure you guys are going to do great putting it out there that you guys listen and hear this message out and that it resonated enough to make progress.
Yeah. Okay, so next is
Libra,
Virgo, Libra. Yeah.
right? Yeah, Libra,
I'm
Libra.
thinking about it. I'm thinking about the zodiac circle.
I don't
Yeah.
have it in front of me, so. Okay,
Pisces.
Libra.
Did we skip Pisces? No, that's at the end.
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right, Libra, because it goes into September, October,
Yeah.
and then it's Scorpio. Okay, so Libra, what do y'all need to know for next month? Woohoo! I say woohoo, but it's not really a woohoo.
Oh, they got a tower card.
You got a tower card?
Yeah.
I got this in my splits.
I got
Really
six
in
of
their
swords.
head.
Bro, I got a six of swords.
Oh my gosh. We got 6 signs, 6 9.
Yeah. Ooh, Libra.
Um,
Look, I'm going through it.
well, I'll start off with the split here. You're really in your head, naturally, as an air sign, when are you not in y'all's heads, which I get. But here, I definitely am feeling just take some time and to take it piece by piece and cutting whatever piece you pull that in that moment and cutting it or dissecting it as small as you need to in order to be able to process and to be able to learn from whatever it is that's in your head. Because what's in your head is not what is in reality, and it most likely it's just anxiety, and a lot of like
Mm-hmm.
trauma response experiences. It also can be seeds planted from other people that are anxious, fearful, and worried some energy. So when looking at the pool cards, oh, it turned out great. So as long as you guys are tackling, what up, Sonny? As long as you guys are tackling your thoughts here and making an effort. Remember, like even if you take 5 steps forward and you take 3 steps back, progress is progress because no matter what, as long as you're making an effort, that's all that matters.
Yep.
So what I see here is that the mental is definitely going to tie into the emotional. There's going to be a lot of harmony, yes, for many of you who actually just say, all right, got the message, doing it. And for others who need that little extra support, leaning into the people who are like your soul, like people, like the people you just connect with that understand you, the
Yeah.
people who are also like for you as far as like masculine energy goes. This could be like a brother, boyfriend, best guy friend, cousin, grandpa, like masculine energy just in general. They love, care, and protect your energy so well that leading into them is going to help remove a lot of what's in the back of your head as long as you connect and communicate, because that's going to bring a lot of healing, which is also going to bring a lot of peace and a lot of really wonderful surprises for you. I just think you just need to trust that the people who um, are saying like you can do it, you got to believe that you can do it because they're looking at it from an outside perspective while you're looking at it from an inside perspective. So your manifestations are coming, but you got to get that emotional stability first so that way you have a place to fall when you want to come out of the when you get all the bullshit out of your head.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
So I got Six of Swords in the Tower. So my Libra people, y'all are going through it next month. Yeah, what Yaya was saying about like leaning into like your people is definitely going to be a thing because I'm feeling like if it hasn't happened already, it will next month. But next month is going to be like a healing moment for y'all, like a healing time, a time to begin the healing process. I'm feeling like there's a group of Libras that are like a lot of truths have been revealed and they're kind of just seeing like the reality of how everything really is and it sucks. Or like things really weren't how they thought they were and so like that sucks too. Or it's even just like shocking, like it's just kind of like what? So some of y'all are going to have to learn to, or yeah, y'all are going to have to just accept the truth, like absorb it, process it,
Hard
accept
pills to
it.
swallow?
No, just like
No.
things. Yeah, just
Okay.
like the illusions that they thought were like if they see that somebody was a certain type of way and it turns out that they weren't, it's just kind of like, oh, like this is how I knew this person this whole time. So then they kind
Mm-hmm.
of have to just like accept like, okay, well this person is really this way and like just let that be.
Okay.
So yeah,
I can
so
see that.
there's truths and stuff that have came up. I'm feeling like there's another group that like these truths are about themselves. Like the tower moment is kind of like an internal situation. Um, this could mean like you're realizing that you're actually unhappy about things, whether it's you're unhappy about your job, you're unhappy with yourself, you're unhappy with your living situation, you're unhappy with your marriage or your relationship. And I'm feeling like the tower moment for them is like really like just having a moment of like, man, I am not happy. Like this sucks.
Like a
When like
reality check?
a reality check, when really
Oh no, you're mute. It's okay.
it's like they've known that this thing has sucked, but like they're like, oh, this is fine. Like toxic positivity, like
The dog in the fire with
the
his
dog in the
coffee.
fire. He's like, this
This
is
is
fine. It's
fun.
fine. It's all good. It's like, for example, like, oh, my boyfriend's like really mean to me, but it's okay. Like, he's had a hard day at work. He's really stressed. Like, I totally get it. Like, things like that. No, girl. No.
No.
So it's gonna be things like that. So like, as these truths reveal themselves, for what they really are. Like, it's time to sit with them and like process them and pick through them and like accept that this is really how they are and accept the bigger picture of how it really is. And then you got to figure out, well, now what? Like, what do I need to do in order to feel better and be happy and be in a better situation?
That really like lines up with mine.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
I saw it. I was like, quick, let me fix my eyebrow.
I just look up and yeah, I was just like busting out the little eyebrow. Comic relief that we needed.
Because
Dang, Libras. Well,
that's the energy I'm feeling though. Like
mm-hmm.
it's like really like a pent up, and then you're gonna get with the people that you love, and they're just gonna laugh it out. Like you're just gonna be like, you know what, you're right. Like it's gonna be
Yeah.
the comedic relief that you needed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel like it's gonna be like a heavy, depressing time. It's
No.
feel like, oh shit. Like lots of oh
Yeah.
shit moments.
Yeah. I mean, being that February alone is like a time where you're figuring out those next steps. You're figuring out what's for you, what's the balance, what's
Mm-hmm.
conflicting, what do I need? Like, it's not surprising that a lot of zodiac signs are going through very similar things
Yeah.
just because of the time that we're in with the year. So, how exciting. Well, Libra, good luck if you ain't happy. I hope you find your happiness outside
Yep.
of whatever it is that you're in right now. Um, Scorpio is next, I think. Right?
Yes, because
Okay.
October.
All right. Scorpios. My sisters.
I felt someone staring at me. It's the dog. He's staring at me. So that's why I keep turning around.
He's like, I
He is
see
like, are
you.
you gonna pet me? Like what are
Can
we
I sit in
doing?
your lap?
Yeah, right. Like no.
Please? I'm in the closet, my second office slash closet, and I know if I would have brought the dogs up here, it would have been like,
Right
now?
here. Like love me.
Like staring at me. Like if I would have brought the
Okay,
dog up here, he would have been staring straight at me the whole time. Like I can't even. All right,
wait,
Scorpio.
Scorpio, right? We're doing Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
What does Scorpio need to
Man,
know?
I'm shuffling. It's been a while. Like I'm still shuffling.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
You guys got a very different message than everybody. Holy shit.
Okay. Okay. Same
um,
here.
I'm not laughing with extreme happiness. I'm just like, whoa, what a change of energy because y'all going through something 180-degree different.
Yeah.
So here we are, Queen of Spades and Five of Spades in the split here. So I'll just say it because some of y'all negative, of course, and y'all gonna have to cut out some shit. Plain and simple with that first message. Second message with this one.
Yeah.
Whoever this negative Nancy type person who's just envious about your shit, they want to control everything. Maybe they're just very negative. Maybe they're like scary family member, whatever. Whoever it is who is not about you, they want to have what you have. They just, oh, I'm so jealous. Oh, I'm so envious. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that is not somebody that's for you. No matter if they're joking, I don't buy that. Like the minute someone tells me I'm envious, I'm jealous, like, yo, I know you probably don't mean it that way, but that means that you're probably going to be jealous and envious of more shit that I have. So I'm not with it. Cut that person out. Right here. Cut it out.
Dang.
Cut it out. Cut it out. But also with them, outside of this person, what I'm seeing for Scorpios is also to cut out other shit. Because whatever you're doing is like throwing gasoline on this person and their fire, and you're making your own drama and complications and bullshit. Like how you are reacting, because Scorpios, I already see Scorpios as like fire water, like gasoline on fire is pretty much how I
Mm-hmm.
see them. So I just see them like like, why is this not working? Why is this bullshit? Why are you trying to come at me? Like, I have drama, da 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 da. And it's like, but you are creating your own drama. Like,
Yeah.
you're the reason why it's happening this way because you're not cutting this person out. You're not ignoring. You're still feeding bullshit where it doesn't need to be fed.
Dang. That is a completely different energy.
Yeah, 100%. So pulling now, because you're gonna laugh at this shit, from going from such a hard ass split So like total like moment of learning. So for Scorpios, if you guys are like, but I don't want to give up my big red. I don't want to give up my fast food, my going out. I don't want to give up being comfortable. Like whatever that is. Well, you got to remember like where you're comfortable is where all your energy is going to be. So if all you do is lay down and watch TV all day, guess where all your thoughts that you think about all day are going to be? On your pillow. And are you going to sleep? Probably not. So, right there, like just kind of like looking at your own habits day to day before you start looking at everybody else and like slicing and dicing everybody out of your life. Look at yourself first, of course. And because this could also be like divine feminine that needs to be healing as well. And maybe there's some things that are being like stuck there and not too um, positive of an energy. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to learn a few things when you start to look at everything in a different perspective, objectively. And this is going to definitely cause y'all to make some changes. But with those changes that come, because everything's so chaotic right now, like next month, the more that y'all make an effort into releasing what does not serve you, if it doesn't bring you love, I'm sorry, if it doesn't make you feel loved, peace, supported, valued, or bring you value, and it's not within the five things on one hand, it gotta go. Easy. It don't need a response. It don't need an explanation. It don't even need a petty ass picture. Like it don't need nothing. Just let it go. Because whatever it is, the minute you let it go, you're gonna get that energy back. But you need to fulfill it with a positive habit or just replace it in a positive way. Even if it's watching a different show. At the same time, you want to be comfortable, right? But it's gonna build up an emotional stability for you. So take time to learn it because you want peace, but you're not being peace vibrational energy. You're being chaotic energy. So you gotta switch it up and go the other way.
Nice.
Oh,
um,
Scorpios.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine isn't so harsh. I got Keeper of Vessels, which is kind of like the Page of Hearts, and I got Ten of Wands. So, Scorpio people, if y'all aren't feeling it already, y'all are gonna feel it next month in February. There's a lot of things that are happening for you in life, and they can either be a lot of really awesome abundance, or they can also be like a burden. But there's like a lot of there's something that's going on that you are going to be responsible for. So the theme for next month is going to be like, are these responsibilities making you happy? Happiness seems to be like the theme
Mm-hmm.
for all the zodiacs.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's trying to
um
reach happiness to some degree. I guess because,
2023, the year of happiness. Really, like, you Scorpio people like to be walled up.
oh, of
Like,
course.
we don't always get to see how nurturing you can be. And Scorpio
Mm-hmm.
people, like the Scorpios that I've met, are really, really fucking nurturing, like super
Mm-hmm.
nurturing, but they also have a wall up. It's it's
It's
weird.
it's like the shell, the scorpion shell. Like you don't really know a scorpion, like what it's gonna think or what it's gonna do. That shell's hard, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, so really like make sure that you're doing things out of love. Don't entertain the pettiness. Don't entertain the anger and resentment. I mean, of course, you got to work through that. But the thing that you have to do, my Scorpio people, is work through love, like work out of love, but also self love for yourself. Like, if
Yes.
something isn't making you happy, and this has been the theme for like all of the other zodiacs so far, if there is something that is like not bringing you peace and joy, figure out how you can fix that or change that. I'm feeling like some people can't get out of their situation, like they have to fulfill this thing and it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But perhaps,
Like deal with the cards that they're dealt with.
no, just start finding tools. Like, start like cultivating things that bring you joy and start adding those things into your toolbox, so that way you have that toolbox of things that bring you joy when things are kind of like getting stressful and burdensome. I don't even think
Mm-hmm.
that's a word, but
No,
yeah.
no,
So
that's on point.
lead with your heart, and like things can be tough. You might have a lot on your plate, but I think this is just a thing for like February.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't have any other cards to like confirm if it's something that's going to change, but I think that like leading with your heart and having that self-care and having those toolboxes of the things that you can control is going to like help you through it. Um, like for example, if you're working a 12-hour shift in a call center, which sucks, but you got to make money because you got bills coming up and you got kids and stuff. Something small that you can do to add into your toolbox would be like making yourself a hot cup of tea that you enjoy at like a
Mm-hmm.
certain time of the day every single day. So that way you already know, like, okay, it's gonna be 4 p.m. Like, I'm looking forward to that cup of tea. Whatever it
Mm-hmm.
is that works for you. So yeah,
Mine
my Scorpio.
personally, because Scorpio is a zodiac sister to Taurus. What I do in the morning, because I feel like I don't really have time for self-care, just randomly in the
Girl,
day.
you gotta make that time.
Exactly. I will wake up early because I wake up early as hell now, either
Yeah.
way. And I do a face mask. I do my whole skincare routine in the morning. I'll do a mud mask. I'll make sure to do my toner, my moisturizers, my eye creams. Yo, this skin gonna be looking 21 at 60. I'm telling you. But
Yes.
that's all it is. Like little things like that. Like my masks, they take maybe like 10 minutes. And I'm doing other things as I'm getting ready on here. So I missed the part. Yes, we were just doing Scorpio, but it will be saved
Oh, we
on here.
just did
We
Scorpio.
just did Scorpio, but
It'll be
it
on the
will be.
playback.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, no, I definitely agree. You know what came to mind when you were talking about leading with love is when scorpions molt out of their old shell
Mm-hmm.
and they're vulnerable. To come out of their shell, to be vulnerable would be a way to lead with love because you get to see a different side to people and how they, like
Yeah.
how you give love and just show up different. Like that could be a whole game changer in itself.
Yep.
Ooh.
Sounds good. Next is
Sagittarius?
Sagittarius. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, let's see.
Okay. Sagittarius people, what do y'all need to know for the month of February?
Oh, okay. We're back into another energy. Not as
Okay,
intense.
these did not work out. I'm gonna pull again.
Okay.
Um,
Well, while you pull, I'll just talk about
yeah.
the split. So, my Sagittarius people, there's a lot of really good things happening, a lot of new beginnings happening. So right here, leaning into the people that give you that emotional balance, especially very similar to who am I thinking of? Aries? No. Someone that we just did. It was very similar to this card set, but
I think it was Virgo.
Virgo. Oh yeah, probably was Virgo actually. Um, we'll find out here in playback. But at Eight of Hearts, definitely lean into the people that support you with like guidance and love and making sure you're okay if you need help, if you need like they're gonna go to the lengths that they're able to help give you that support. In whatever new beginning this is, if it's a side hustle, a business, just kind of learning new experiences, this is going to be a time next month where it's going to be very enlightening.
Dope.
So let's see. And well, right now it's not too grounded. This was right side up when I did the split, but now that it's in reverse, it looks like right now this would be a good time to look at details as far as like what it is that you want to do. Because I'm just getting like I need a hustle. Like Sagittarius people are hustlers. Like they get
Yeah.
into it. They hit the target in the bullseye every single time. But for some reason right now, I'm not feeling like this is gonna hit the bullseye. I think it's gonna be off mark if there's not enough detail. So like say someone trying to cut corners or not being specific enough or maybe not having enough clarity of the vision that you're trying to achieve or the goal that you're trying to achieve, whatever that is, it's definitely coming out here. Hi, Mariana. Because here the Five of Hearts is telling me that there's going to be an opportunity that shows up that's going to be really interesting, but it's not going to be time to have it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just going to call for a little bit of patience here to before you're able to get there because like your vibe is here. Not saying that you're low, but just so that way I fit in this camera. But like your vibe is at one level and like what you want is up here. And like in between this gap, you have to work on yourself to raise that vibrational energy to be ready for this new beginning. So preparing
Mm-hmm.
yourself with research, your habits, everything like that, especially your divine feminine energy, just healing in general, like creating more patience, not finding it and not make just create the patience. Like tell yourself to chill because
Yeah.
that's going to help you a lot.
That resonates with what I got. I got
Yeah.
10 of Cups and I got 2 of Swords.
Mm.
So the 10 of Cups tells me, like, y'all are going to have blessings. Y'all are going to have blessings coming your way. Blessings are coming. So, Sagittarius people, if some of y'all are feeling hopeless, it's coming. Like, don't worry. Things are going to be there. Things are going to arise and happen. However, the 2 of Swords also tells me that in order to get these blessings, you might have to go through some bullshit. But that's just how it is. So my Sagittarius people, I'm feeling like some of y'all are kind of just like paralyzed in fear. Like I want to get a new job and there's this new job opportunity, but like I'm really scared and I don't know if I want to leave this job because this job is also like, it's really flexible and blah blah blah. Like that fear of like taking the leap or that fear of a consequence that may not even be a bad consequence or whatever it is. There's something that's stopping y'all from moving forward and
Yep.
like going onto that new
Mine
path.
too.
So in order to receive your blessings in a timely manner, right? Because they're going to come no matter what. Things are going to happen too, no matter what. So it's up to you whether you want to be ready for it and just do it, rip off the Band-Aid, or if you're just going to sit around and let the universe force you into doing these things.
You
Because
don't want to do that. Mm-mm.
yeah, if there's something that's been on your mind, and if you're battling with just doing it, it's in your mind for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you think of something and you can't put it down, that's because you need to do something about that. So my Sagittarius people, y'all gotta just like make a list, write it down, pros and cons of whatever it is that you've got going on, and then just rip off the Band-Aid.
Oof.
So, because y'all have blessings, like guaranteed. So next month, maybe the month that you're going to be contemplating, writing those pros and cons, or it may just be like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. Yeah. So whatever is going to happen, it has to happen in order for you to go through it,
Mm-hmm. But
So
that's
yeah.
life. That's the learning process of life, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely feel that a lot with this because the word underneath right
Mm-hmm.
here of this card, it says forever. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like
Oh, man.
learning to rip off the Band-Aid.
That's, I think, tough for a lot of people just
Yeah.
because they anticipate the pain that they're going to feel when but as soon as you let it go, that's it.
It's like the
Like,
fear of failure and the
yeah.
fear of uncertainty, which are valid fears, but we'll never know what's going to happen if we don't try it and if we don't look into it. So,
Facts.
yeah.
Facts.
So, if y'all
Okay,
are
Megan.
thinking of leaving a relationship or leaving a job or something, this is your sign.
Think about it before you do
Yeah,
it.
think about
Just
it.
to feel it out, make sure it's for you because, sometimes things are happening at different times for other
Mm-hmm.
people. So just be mindful of yourself before you take action. Because that's what I do. I take like at least 2 days. I'm a two business day type of person, at least 3 business days
No, me
before I make a
too, to make
decision.
sure that it's not like an impulse thing. Hang on, let
Yeah.
me open the door for the dog. He's trying to get out.
Okay. So next up, we're going to be looking at Capricorn, and then it'll be Aquarius. So we only have 3 more left, or 2 more after Capricorn. So
Okay,
that
dope.
should be pretty exciting.
Super
Um,
weird. It looks like my door is open, but it's not. It's a shadow.
oh, that's
Weird.
very
Super
weird.
creepy. Okay. Um,
Capricorn.
Capricorn. Right.
Capricorn. Just kidding.
Capricorn season just passed, right? We're in Aquarius season now.
Yep, we
Okay.
just got out of Capricorn season.
All
So
right,
we are.
Capricorns.
What do Capricorns need to see for next month? And this could be for any placement for you guys too, if you know your natal chart. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to just take one reading, that's it. I usually look at everything
So do I.
just to see what's going on because then you can piece everything together
Mm-hmm.
if you need to. But
Yeah.
don't, like think everything is supposed to be about you because it's
Right.
also a recurring theme that's happening that
Take it
everyone's going to
as
be going through.
take it as it resonates.
Yes.
Okay. So what did I get over here? Capricorns are going through it also.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Um.
Well, they're going through it, but not too hard.
Yeah.
Um, definitely looking pretty good. They definitely got people who are in their way to help guide,
Yeah.
support, stability, some type of way. Definitely can see this in a lot of ways. If it's like, say your partner is a Capricorn and you're like the moneymaker, like there's a boost that's gonna happen to help support. Or if it's like, you're a Capricorn and you have a mentor at work, or you're trying to have a business and you get someone who helps you to find how to do that. But whatever it is on this person, their
Yeah.
role, however the role is in your life, there's going to be more emotional stability because there's that support. Like you're not lost. You're being guided, you're being supported however you need it. So you're not having to stress as hard. But we'll see what the pull cards say because I haven't pulled my cards yet.
Oh, nice.
um so four of hearts, so there's emotional stability happening, whether it's within the home, saying like you need to find that connection
Yeah.
between, okay, what my home is not just physical, it's also internal, so feel that out as well, because here next month there's definitely going to be an ascension happening, like an evolution, like a promotion, like promotion as far as like it could be job, it could be internal, it could be relationship, it could be whatever, elevating your life, promoting your life. You are in charge, you're CEO, you can hire, fire, and promote anybody, and right now it's going to be Capricorn time to elevate. But I am seeing that as that this like promotion happens, um there's going to be some type of energy here that tells me like divine feminine type energy, like their nurturer side, the loving
Mm-hmm.
side of Capricorn, even though they look like they got resting bitch face all fucking day. Sorry, I got
Yeah.
Capricorns in my life.
Caps
I
are
love Caps.
serious.
I love Caps. Y'all my people, but y'all got RBF like me. So I feel it. But as loving as y'all can be, y'all are gonna be giving too much somewhere. And it's not gonna match up with the elevation. Like when you're promoting, elevating, you can't give everything because it's not gonna help support your energy, time, and money in that new beginning or in that new step, that next step.
Yeah.
So just be mindful of how you give, and it's okay to say no. Trust me, it's okay. But if you don't start doing some boundaries in this promotion, ascension, elevation, it's gonna start to turn into a lot of like back head, like, oh, maybe I should have done that, or did I give too much, or maybe they're mad at me. Like a lot of extra
Mm-hmm.
bullshit that you don't have to worry about because Capricorn gets really into their head sometimes.
Yeah. And everything that you said goes perfectly with the cards that I got. So I got Nine of Wands and I got the Temperance card. So my Capricorn people, y'all need to be patient about something.
Right off the bat.
Some of y'all need to be patient. I'm feeling like there's some people who have like spiritual awakenings and they're kind of just like waiting for the rest of their people to wake up. Like, why don't y'all see this? Like, hello. And y'all are trying to like force other people to like wake up too. And that's not going to work. Everyone, we're all on our own vibe. We're all going to do things on our own time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing. Another thing is like just be patient with people around you in general. So, um, I'm feeling like, say, if you're ready to sell your house, but your partner is still like taking their sweet time, there's no urgency, getting all the things ready, and you're like, hello, like, we need to do this. Just like bring yourself back, come back. Everything is as it should be. Like, tell yourself that everything is going to play out when it needs to play out. Just sit
Yep.
down and chill the fuck out. Chill out. You got to figure out how to do it. You got to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but on the other hand, people are getting impatient with you. There's another set of Capricorns that
Mm-hmm.
everyone in the world is waiting around you. And it's just kind of like, yo, like, we can't be doing this all the time. Like, you said you wanted to do the thing. So, like, what's up? Like, show me. So, my Capricorn people, half of y'all need to be patient and, like, bring it down and remember that everything is going to happen as it should. And then the other half is like, y'all need to get up and get moving. Like, light a fire under your ass and do the things, you know? um,
Facts. That's a good
But
way
with
to
that
put it.
being said, yeah, the Temperance card tells me that with that being said, Capricorns, y'all cannot be snappy at people. If someone is trying to hurry you up to do something, or if somebody is trying to bring something to your attention, don't get defensive and snappy. You got to sit back and be like, okay, is what this person telling me, like, how does this fit into my life? How does this apply to me? You know, it's not so much like, is it good? Is it bad? Is it true? It's just kind of like, all right, like they're seeing something that's going on or not going on. How does it apply to me? Um, and same thing for the impatient Capricorns. Don't be snappy and be like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, hurry up. Nah, you gotta stop and think before reacting. So, yeah.
Whew.
Yep. Y'all need to be patient.
Capricorns. When I say Capricorn, Capricorn indeed. And yes, I am saying Capricorn, not Capricorn. Because y'all capping on yourselves if you're not doing it, and you getting after the people trying to help you, because that's
Yeah.
enough. Mm-mm. Aquarius. We're in Aquarius season now.
Okay. Yeah.
I was like, wait, which was
It's,
next?
yeah, no, Aquarius. Pisces? No. Aquarius people are quirky. I've only met a couple of Aquariuses in my life, and they've been like interesting people.
Uh, my mother-in-law is an Aquarius, and then I worked with an Aquarius who didn't like me.
Oh.
So I saw both
Hmm.
sides. The one that didn't like me, she can suck a fart. But alrighty, Aquarius, what do y'all need to see in February? Ooh, y'all got a lot of stuff happening because I could even shuffle my cards.
All right. So for our new people who just joined us, we are pulling cards for Aquarius. So we did all the previous zodiac signs before that. But no worries, we'll have this up in the replay so y'all can check it out.
Hmm.
Hi, Amelia.
Amelia, what's up, boo? We got one more zodiac and then we're
One of our
done.
own.
Yes, yes, one of our own. Um,
Man, Aquarius, y'all got some weird cards that I haven't really
yeah,
pulled.
I
Like,
was looking at this and I was like,
I don't ever get this card with other card pulls. Okay.
let me just reset. Hold on, I'm gonna reset because I feel like this fits, but there's just so much. Aquarius is such a unique set of energy.
Yeah.
You guys are so like, yes, yes, you gotta watch for Gemini, for sure. But you guys are so you say quirky. I think quirky is the best way to
Quirky.
to
Yeah.
say it. So the quirkiness, I don't want to say is also chaotic, but it just means y'all are so fast that there's so much energy and so much of y'all. So let me just
Yeah.
reset real quick. Wee. There goes my card. Y'all are like everywhere right now. And we're in the age of Aquarius, so it's like y'all's
That
time
makes
for
sense.
real.
Yeah.
Aquarius.
Doo-doo-doo.
Okay, that makes more sense. This is more okay. This is structured because everything that when I was trying to do my cards, it was like like they were all like turning different
Mm-hmm.
ways, and I was like, "Yo, get in the stack." So this is the split that I got. It's really not surprising that this is like a recurring card. I'm not even
Yeah.
surprised.
That's like the theme.
So, Aquarius, gotta get grounded, first off, with whatever you're trying to do, whether it's like this new perspective that you're trying to go for, this new lifestyle, because y'all do whatever. Like, I'm not gonna put a box around y'all, but whatever it is that you're trying to do, get grounded, get more set and comfortable with whatever it is this new beginning is for you. So, if you guys are like, I'm gonna be a crayon maker for dogs. I don't know, whatever. Like whatever weird shit it is, whatever
Yeah.
you're gonna do, go for it, right? But you gotta be sure you're ready for it. So just be
Yeah.
prepared because whatever that is, it's gonna be pretty interesting. I know that. But right here, you guys are quiet. You guys are not like Gemini, where you guys are like outspoken. You guys are very opposite. So I can definitely see where this card comes in. You guys need
Mm-hmm.
to speak up because closed mouths don't get fed. And if you think everyone's going to come around and just feed you because they see you hungry, that's not how it works. So I definitely see here with this also, you guys get quiet and then you guys want to control everything because nothing is happening the way it is, but then you don't want to say anything right away because of other factors. And I don't know
Yeah.
what that is, but y'all just need to find your balance, and just keep things simple. You don't have to be confrontational. You don't have to be aggressive. You can just keep things direct and transparent and just say, I don't like that. That's not for me. Like, sorry. You don't even gotta say sorry. You just, that's not for me, you know? But don't over indulge or impulse when things are uncomfortable because you guys
Hmm.
definitely love to do that because that's not gonna help you at all. Um,
That's funny that you mentioned that.
yeah.
That came up in my reading too.
I have this message is really short because, like Gemini, they're pretty um, understanding with direct messages. Like the as direct as this message is going to be is how you should go into
Yeah.
next month. So I pulled these two cards here: Jack of Diamonds and Reverse
Hmm.
Joker. And Jack of Diamonds for me, I just see a spirit. I see always as like your ancestors, your spirit team trying to help
Hmm.
you get to what you want to do, but like you're just you put yourself in a box. Like I'm not trying to put you in a box, but you put yourself in a box because it's safe. And you need
Mm.
to like be aware and mindful of the things that you're seeing, hearing, and also receiving mentally. Like
Yeah.
don't overanalyze, like trying to make it make sense. If you get
Right.
something like Becky thinks your boots are ugly. What? Like, why does Becky think my boots are ugly?
Like,
That
who cares?
bitch. Who cares? But Becky thinks your boots are ugly because she's giving you ojo. Like, that's why. Like, Spirit's trying to give you things and you're not paying attention. And so, whatever it is,
Yeah.
Spirit's trying to look out for you. But whatever this new beginning is, it's coming. But it's like the spiritual awakening. You're going to be forced to
Girl.
believe. You're going
Oh
to be
my
forced
God.
to believe. That's what it
That's
is.
so crazy, dude.
What'd you get? That's my reading.
It's the same. Okay, so I got Ace of Vessels, which is like Ace of Cups, and then
Hmm.
I got the Revealer, which is exactly what it sounds like. So,
Ooh.
spiritual awakening is something that I'm feeling that is gonna be happening for Aquarius people, or like a type of like spiritual level up.
Mm.
Like if
Hmm.
you're already clairvoyant, well, your abilities are about to heighten. Or like if you're
Oh.
kind of plugged in, you kind of know a little bit about like spirituality, like something is gonna happen and you're gonna know like so much more. So the dogs came back in. Um
Hi, Mom.
okay, I was like, what's happening? Okay, so the revealer, hold on. um the revealer, oh my god. Okay, bye. Where was I? The revealer.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
gosh. Look
Aquarius people.
behind you. Look behind you.
What?
Look in the camera. Look at oh Rocco was behind you, but he was like sneaking up, but like all you
He's
saw was
there.
his head.
It's
So
like,
funny. You'll
Mom, who
see
are you
it.
talking to?
You'll see it in the
Um,
replay. Sorry.
oh my gosh. But okay, so the revealer. Okay, so some Aquarius people like to be know-it-alls, or they like to be objective, or like, no, that's not it, this is it, like fact checkers. We don't have time for that.
Mm-mm.
Like, sorry, all these things are popping up. Do you hear my child? Do you
This
hear my
this is
child?
Aquarius energy right now. This is really Aquarius energy because it's like this is what I'm feeling when I was doing the cards. Like everything that's happening on your end is like what I see with
Yes,
Aquarius.
girl, like what is happening right now? Um, Okay, so circling back, Aquarius people, I'm feeling the spiritual awakening happening, but I'm also feeling really like happy, hippie, free spirited energy.
Hmm.
I'm feeling like with this awakening or with just the way that you are, Aquarius people, that it's kind of like next month is going to be your time to just exist.
Mm.
Just be, just soak in life, just soak all the dynamics in. You don't have to tell everyone what you're thinking. If you get spiritual downloads or spiritual experiences, or even just like scientific things like, oh my God, the brain can do XYZ, like as much as you really want to tell people, they're not going to get it.
Mm-mm.
So write it down in a journal, keep track of it yourself, like soak it in for yourself and just be.
Ooh.
Um, yeah, and then that's part of the revealer thing. It's just like you don't have to tell the world everything. Like you don't have to go on Instagram and troll. That's incorrect. This is how it is. Like, nah, just be, just
Mm-mm.
exist.
They feed off of that though.
Yeah,
Let me just say, they feed off of that. They
yeah,
love to debate. They love to
they
just be like,
do.
but I'm right.
They do, and it's just kind of like that's not logical. It doesn't make sense. Like, what do you mean? You know,
Hmm.
not logical like Capricorns or Aries people.
Yeah.
It's like the math ain't mathing. So what the fuck? But
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like these type of people also like look for things to pick at. Like you don't need to be doing
Yep.
all that. Just
Yep.
exist. Just be. If somebody is saying something incorrect, let them. If somebody is
Yeah.
doing something that normally kind of grinds your gears and it's just kind of like, yo, what the fuck? Just let them. Just be. Fuck it.
That's the best way to be. Because like I feel like they were trying to do too much and trying
Hmm.
to like do all of that, but that's like chaotic energy. That's the
Yeah.
chaotic energy that's not
Hmm.
grounding at all, which is
Yeah.
why I could definitely see like when it was like this.
Hmm.
If you're looking at everybody else, when do you have time to look at yourself and look
Exactly.
at what you're where you're going? No,
Exactly.
for
And
sure.
what Yaya just said right now is the epitome of Ace of Vessels. Like you are a drop in the ocean. Like be that drop in the ocean, you know? Ace of
So
Vessels, it's like an emotional thing. Water is an emotional thing. So like, you know, just be with yourself and like do the things. Just be.
be the one molecule, one water molecule in the
Right?
vast
Yeah.
ocean.
The one out of like the billion. But yeah. Um Pisces. Pisces
Pisces, we're at
first.
our last
Okay.
one, and we're
We're on.
at 101, 10, 11 now.
Dang. Man, that was so weird. It was like Aries, or not Aries, Aquarius.
Everybody
Blah,
went
like
so fast.
everything just
Like,
happened and now it's like quiet and still
yeah.
again.
Yeah, okay, Pisces. Let's see what we doing with y'all.
Pisces,
I
man,
love my
Pisces are my
Pisces
favorite
people.
kind of people. Pisces are my
Mm-hmm.
favorite kind of people. They aren't crybabies like cancers.
Mm-mm.
A card
No,
just fell.
no shade to cancers, but
No
let's
shade
let's
to
be
cancers, but
real.
let's be real.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Pisces people.
They give me Gemini vibes just because there's two of them.
You think so? Well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
They're the Gemini of the water signs.
All right. Ooh, my Pisces people. Did you pull your cards already? Oh, you're doing that right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pisces, really in your head,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
easily. I mean, I don't have to go too hard. This is definitely a recurring theme. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even, I'm shuffling, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear me shuffling, but I am shuffling. Like, I don't know how I keep getting the same cards, but this is what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, Pisces naturally, like I said, they gave me very similar energy to Gemini energy because of the fact that they can be really in their head if they don't talk it out or they don't like get it out of their system, and it turns into more like a ladder. They're
Yeah.
laddering their way into different cycles and different like anxieties and worries
Mm-hmm.
that aren't even real, or keeping on to old experiences. But the best way to get rid of that is definitely to lean into the people that you trust and rely, just because they're going to keep it real with you. Like,
Yeah.
they're not looking at the bullshit you're looking at. So they're going to state the facts, and they're going to be able to keep you grounded and get you out of your head. So for next month, Pisces, I'm definitely seeing next month being a learning month for sure.
Girl, yes. Yep.
Ooh,
Same thing with my cards. Yep.
yeah. Oh my gosh. And it's gonna be Pisces season too.
Yep.
After Aquarius at the end, was it mid-February? Then we go into Pisces. So
Yep.
um, yeah, you guys, this is going to be a month to learn a lot about yourselves, learn a lot about the world around you. Just because you guys are elevated, you guys did wake up, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of progress happening. But as you learn, make sure you implement those changes that you need to implement, because
Yep.
without those, this progress isn't going to align the way that you want it to. And the round table meeting message comes to mind. So, like, if you, I say round table, if you got a group, a team,
Mm-hmm.
roommates, whatever it is, family,
Mm-hmm.
like, y'all just need to get together and say, this is the plan, these are my
Mm-hmm.
goals, this is what I'm doing. what are y'all doing? Like,
Yep.
we in or we not? Like, that's the energy that I got from it.
Yep.
Definitely seeing things working out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I definitely see all of this building up to stability for sure. So stability and allowing you to, like, when you reflect, being able to see, like, like your sign. Like when there's
Yeah.
two fish and you look in the mirror, you guys are being able to reflect on those things that have happened in the
Yeah.
past and seeing what worked and what didn't work.
Nice. That is exactly what my cards are saying also.
What
Um,
up?
so I got two of what's up? I got two of wands and four of wands. So my Pisces people, like Yaya was saying, y'all gotta figure it out. February is gonna be a time for growth and self-development, self-discovery. I'm feeling is gonna be like a really big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some of y'all have had a spiritual awakening and you're learning how to navigate that. And then some of y'all are just realizing, like, I'm in a new place in life where I can do things differently now. Like, there's something new that's going on. Like, life is rolling, and now it's like, okay, now you can take a breather and kind of like revisit and reevaluate stuff. So, Pisces people, the world is your oyster. Um, Figure out what things do you like, what do you like, what don't you like, what do you want to do without boundaries. Like, don't let
Mm-hmm.
anything limit you. Like, if you want to go to the Grand Canyon and go hiking and scale some incredibly high rocks or something, like, go and do it. Plan what you got to do and what you're going to need in order to make that trip happen. There's a lot of planning that's involved.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Even if it's just something as small as like having a picnic at the park, like what are you going to need to have the perfect picnic? Um, the thing that comes to my mind is like romanticizing your life. Like, be
Mm.
the main character of your life. Like, how do you want
Yes.
things to be if you were living in a movie and people are watching your life? Um, and with the Four of Wands, like I was saying, there's going to be like a group of people that you're going to have to sit down and chat with. But also, like, there's also going to be a group of people that you find are home to you right now
Mm-hmm.
in this version of you. And so, really hone in on those people that make you feel like you're home versus the people that kind of like disturb your peace, or like the people that don't sit well with you. And be honest with yourself when you're around the people that don't sit well with you.
Ooh,
Um,
that's a good one.
Yes. And so yeah, so I'm feeling just a lot of like self-discovery. Um, those people that feel like home to you are going to be your anchor. Like, talk to them, your concerns if you have any, like, process the world with them and like take their feedback and just kind of like apply it to whatever you've got going on. There was one more message, but it slipped my mind, so it must have not been important.
Probably
Oh,
for like a go.
I just remembered.
Okay.
Um, I'm feeling like there's some Pisces that are feeling kind of like alone. Like, they just completely left their old lives behind and they're like in a new space right now. So if you don't have people that feel like home to you right now, or if you don't have a place or an energy that you call home right now, you got to build it. You got to find it, you got to build it. And being able to like go and do things and plan things without boundaries and limits is going to help you to go seek out and find the people or the places or things that make you feel like home.
Not all
Okay.
who are lost. Oh wait, was it? Not all who wander are lost.
Yeah. Okay, the Good Witch just messaged. She says, I joined late. Are you reading tarot? We're doing Zodiac readings.
We
So
were.
we're gonna have this on the playback so you can
Yes.
uh listen back and like listen to your Zodiac and see what's going on for next month. Um
Just because everyone's doing new moon, and we're not trying to
yeah.
oversaturate social media. We get tired of seeing all the same stuff too. So
Yeah.
we just wanted to be ahead of the game and just give y'all like the insight so y'all knew how to intentionally work today's energy in your favor for next month.
Yes. So yeah, so my Pisces people kind of just ending that. Yeah. Uh
Nice.
yeah, that message didn't is not gonna come back. It's fine.
No, no. Yeah, yeah. No, it's I mean it makes sense though.
Yeah.
Like just go get lost
Mm-hmm.
essentially, but
Go
on
get lost.
purpose. On
Yep.
purpose, intentionally with a plan to
Yep.
rescue yourself if you need to.
Yep.
But
But
um
but if there are things you want to do, have a plan on how you want to do that.
yeah. No,
So
absolutely. That's awesome. Well, Just to give you the time that we finished this in, it's 109 minutes.
Dang. So like an hour and a half?
A little over,
A
yeah.
little over an hour and a half?
Something like that, yeah. We're not exactly at 2 hours, but about like an hour and like
Yeah.
35, 45 minutes. But um, I mean, I'm really interested in seeing how everything plays out for everybody.
Me
Definitely,
too.
I hope if you're seeing this after the live's over and you're like, yo, I don't know, go back, save this video,
Yes.
save it. Make sure you
Video.
got notifications on for Bruja Society. If you
Mm-hmm.
go to our page, you hit the little bell that's on there, you'll be able to see next time we're going to go live because we definitely want to make this a weekly thing. And if you guys don't already know, I'm going to go ahead and highlight that we do have a promotion for our supporters that, actively listen and
Yep.
follow us. Sorry, tongue tie myself. You got to be following us first before you
Yeah.
message us so we
Go
can
follow
see.
Bruja Society. Not .com. That's our website. Bruja.society.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's our
Go follow us.
Instagram. It's an Instagram special. You probably may see it all over the platforms. You may see it sponsored as well because it is being cast it out to help whoever needs to be helped because I mean I had my year off. We kind of been on
Yeah.
MIA a little bit, getting ourselves bright and tight. Hey, so
Yes.
yeah,
So
we're looking forward to it.
yeah, and just real quick, our special, we
Mhm.
got two things going on, which are like way cheaper than what we normally have our readings
Ye-
at. So we have one reader readings, which would consist of just me or Yaya, whoever you prefer. And then there's the two reader readings, which is Yaya and I at the same time doing the reading, which is really cool because it's like you get double the amount of information for just like the one sitting. So yeah, kind of like how her and I just did this zodiac reading. This is our version of a duo reading. So yeah, y'all go on our Instagram, bruja.society. Go check out the post that has our reading prices and stuff. DM us if you're interested, and we hope to hear from y'all.
Yeah, and if you're not, if you're like, but are these prices really what they're saying? Yes, because if you go look at our website,
Yeah.
brujasociety.com, you'll be able to see our services and that we're not lying.
Yes. Um, and oh, keep us posted. If this reading was relevant to you for next month, at the end of the month, or as things happen for you, like DM us and let us know. We'd love to hear from
Yes.
y'all. And keep us posted on like if things were relevant.
Yeah. We love to know. Just because, hey, like
Hmm.
we're not trying to toot our horns, but it never ceases to amaze me.
We're
Ever.
usually on point.
Yeah.
Two,
So, not a I mean, my hair's not that, but you all get the point. Uh, I'll just comb my eyebrow now. With that, I hope y'all enjoyed the zodiac readings for February 2023. If you guys have any requests for future live readings or
DM
topics or
us.
storytelling, we would love to hear them.
Yep.
Do you want me to? I'm gonna tease it. I'm gonna tease it just a little bit, but
Okay.
we're gonna get ready soon. Eventually, I'm gonna say soon to do YouTube. So we have a whole set, a couch, everything. So
It'll be
y'all
cute.
be prepared.
But also go check out our episodes of Bruja Society podcast. Just saying, like we are the podcast. We are a jack of all trades.
ADD, ADHD bitches up in this hole.
Your ADHD is showing.
Eh, as I pulled
Leo
out my
rising props. Oh my god. Okay, so with that, I hope you guys have a good evening, night, morning, whenever y'all watch this, and we out.
bye.
Bye.